In the aftermath of Sauron's downfall, Middle-earth saw the rise and fall of kingdoms, each facing unique challenges and threats. From the splendor of Gondor to the tragedy of Arnor's downfall and the emergence of Rohan, the landscape of the land changed dramatically. Let's delve into the stories of these successor states to Numenor, their struggles, triumphs, and the enduring legacy they left on Middle-earth. After Sauron's downfall, Isildur became King of Gondor, and his son, Valandil, became King of Arnor. At first they were united, but over time differences emerged, leading to their separation. Gondor and Arnor were both founded by the descendants of Numenor, but they developed distinct identities. Gondor was in the south, while Arnor was in the north, separated by vast distances and natural barriers. The two kingdoms faced different challenges and threats. Gondor had to deal with invasions from the east and south, while Arnor contended with threats from the north, including Angmar and the Witch King. Over time, the rulers of Gondor and Arnor became more focused on their own realms, leading to a gradual estrangement between the two kingdoms. They maintained diplomatic ties and occasional alliances, but they were no longer as closely connected as before. Despite these differences, both Gondor and Arnor continued to uphold the legacy of Numenor and the ideals of the Dunedain. They remained proud and independent realms, each with its own role to play in the history of Middle-earth. Arnor faced two main threats, the Witch King of Angmar and the Barrow-wights. The Witch King was a powerful servant of Sauron, who sought to destroy Arnor and its people. He gathered evil forces in Angmar, a land to the north of Arnor, and launched attacks on the kingdom. In addition to the Witch King's forces, Arnor also had to contend with the Barrow-wights. These were evil spirits that inhabited ancient burial mounds scattered throughout the kingdom. They would emerge at night to terrorize and attack unsuspecting travelers and villagers. Gondor faced several threats from the Easterlings and the Wainriders and the forces of Angmar. The Easterlings were a fierce people from the east who often raided Gondor's borders, causing destruction and chaos. They sought to conquer Gondor and expand their own territory. The Wainriders were another nomadic group that posed a significant threat to Gondor. They rode in large wain, or wagon, formations, launching surprise attacks on Gondorian settlements and armies. Their mobility and ferocity made them difficult to defeat. The forces of Angmar, led by the Witch King, also targeted Gondor. While their main focus was on Arnor, they still posed a threat to Gondor's northern borders. They would sometimes launch raids or incursions into Gondorian territory, adding to the kingdom's woes. Despite these threats, Gondor managed to survive through the strength of its armies and the resilience of its people. The Gondorians fought bravely to defend their land, repelling enemy invasions and reclaiming lost territories. However, the constant warfare took its toll on Gondor. The kingdom was weakened by the ongoing conflicts, both economically and militarily. Its resources were depleted, and its population suffered from the hardships of war. The Eotheid, ancestors of the Rohirrim, were a brave and skilled people who lived in the northern regions of Middle-earth. When Gondor faced a fierce enemy known as the Wainriders, the Eotheid came to their aid. Together they fought valiantly and defeated the Wainriders in a great battle. As a reward for their loyalty and valor in battle, the Steward of Gondor granted the Eotheid a new homeland, the land of Kalenaharden, and renamed it Rohan, which means horse land in their language. This name reflected their deep connection to horses, which were central to their way of life and warfare. Under the leadership of their king, Eorl the Young, the Rohirrim prospered in their new homeland. They established strong alliances with Gondor and became known for their bravery, horsemanship, and loyalty. The histories of Gondor, Arnor, and Rohan are woven deeply into the fabric of Middle-earth, showcasing the resilience, bravery, and honor of its peoples. Despite facing overwhelming odds and formidable adversaries, these kingdoms stood firm, leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of history. Through their tales, we gain insight into the enduring spirit of the free peoples of Middle-earth and the timeless struggle against the forces of darkness.